Hey guys, it's Sarah from Sweet Scents from the Dollhouse. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning Waxy, as always, welcome back. I apologize. It's first thing in the morning. I am having one hell of a day trying to get started. Miss Alabella, I mean, she comes by it honestly. This entire house is full of people who aren't morning people. I personally need to get through at least 3 cups of coffee before I can even function normally. Tatum and Grace are awful in the morning, but Ella, oh man, I really had hopes for her. But I think all babies wake up really happy. Miss Ella now, I would say at least 3 out of 7 days a week, she wakes up just long enough for a bum change and some breakfast. She has a meltdown through the whole frickin' thing, and then she goes right back to bed. And it's not for lack of not going to bed early enough or not sleeping well enough. Like, this is after a full night, 12 hours of rest. She's just not ready for the day. And she's like, screw you guys. I'm going back to bed. Today has been one of those mornings, and knock on wood, her mood will improve because I am hoping that I can cross the border today and go pick up my beloved vendor wax. I have 15 amazing packages waiting for me at my Connects receiving service in Fort Gratiot, Michigan. Oh, I'm so excited. And my passport finally came yesterday. I was like over the moon excited when I saw the Canada Post chick walk into our front porch. I was like, yes, I'm not stuck here anymore. I hate it. I've only been without a passport for a couple months, but it absolutely drives me nuts. I don't know how people can survive without their passport. Not that I have the money to go anywhere frickin' fabulous at the moment, but I still like to know that I have my passport so I can get the fuck out of here if I want to. Do you know what I mean? If that makes any sense. It's just, I don't know. To me, it's like, I don't know, symbolic to freedom, or like it's my ticket to wanderlust, and that's just my jam. Like, aside from my kids, I think the second thing that I love most in the entire world is traveling. So can't live without that passport. Super excited about that. I just noticed I am still wearing my makeup from yesterday. That's a hot look. I've recently started to have problems with sleeping. I always have pain management problems because I broke my spine 10 years ago, but I eat cannabis in the form of baked goodies or whatever once in a blue moon to help with my sleep or to help with my pain management, so on and so forth. I'll just eat a brownie or half a cookie or something right before bed, and it settles my pain down a little bit and I'm able to go to sleep. Well, recently, because my mom has advanced stages of Parkinson's, she is also using baked goods to help with her tics and her shakes and so on and so forth. So she told me, she's like, I baked a bunch of stuff. So I ate one and I was like, I don't know, maybe mom doesn't know very much about baked goodies, because it didn't really work, didn't do anything. I ate a couple of them, didn't do anything. I called her this morning because I ate a pot brownie last night. I kid you not, I was by myself, but I was fully having like a fucking Alice in Wonderland moment. You know, the caterpillar's like, by the way, I have a few more helpful hints. One side will make you grow taller. One side of what? And the other side will make you grow shorter. The other side of what? The mushroom, of course! People who don't do drugs are looking at me like, this bitch is whack. But if you've ever eaten a pot brownie, and if you're an Alice in Wonderland fan, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But anyways, I was like, I need to have a bath and go straight to bed. I remember sitting in the bath, watching some of my favorite YouTube videos, just soaking in the tub, and the next thing you know, I woke up with my head in a plate of leftover Thai food, like with noodles stuck to my face and everything, sitting in cold tub water. Like, you know you're high when you go and get food out of the kitchen, bring it to the bathtub, try and eat it, and fall asleep in it. So I called my mom this morning and I'm like, Mom, when you make your baked goodies, do you do it properly? Like you use the marijuana and you put it into butter and you churn it and then you use the butter to make baked goods? No, dear. I'm like, Mom, when you make your baked goodies, do you just throw marijuana in the recipe and hope that it's consistent? Yes, dear. Oh, yeah. No shit, Batman. No shit. So clearly I need to teach my mom how to make proper butter. Without further ado, I'm going to get into this video. So I usually do a melting basket once a month, and then I do like my empties kind of twice a month. Usually a part 1 on the 15th and then the part 2 at the end of the month. But there's a lot of in-between stuff that you're not really seeing. So I thought I'm going to do something called Love It or List It. I'll keep what I love and then I'll list whatever I don't really love in a destash. Maybe like a multi-vendor destash at the end of the month. I haven't decided where I'm going to list this destash, but I will figure it out and discuss the details later down the month on the channel. But I'm going to show you what I love, what I list, or maybe what just needs to go straight in the garbage. Some of it is deadly. So, without further ado, if you watch my channel, I melted this rosewood and freesia bar in my car. It evaporated. It didn't pour out. It didn't even fully liquefy. It evaporated. 4 days at extreme temperatures. You would think that this bar is cooked. I took 2 of these half-cooked cubes and put it in a 24-watt bulb warmer just to see, just out of curiosity. This threw like a beast for 18 hours. Could you imagine what the scent would be like if it wasn't screwed up in my car for 4 days? Amazing. I have 3 or 4 of these bars. I don't know if I have them in my personal collection or if they're in my stock bins. I'm finding them, I'm digging them out, and I'm keeping them. Rosewood and freesia is a banger. So that is a love. I have also been loving Sensational's Iced Lemon Sugar Cookie. I think this is the second clam that I have broken into in the month of June, and it's only the 9th. I've gone through one of these already. I'm a huge fan. I think Super Tart's Lucky Lemons is my favorite scent of all time. I have been very, very, very carefully melting through my Lucky Lemons BAM. I have 3 or 4 more BAM bags and some clams waiting for me at my receiving service in the States. But in order to make my Lucky Lemons last longer, I melt this in other rooms of the house or other spaces of the house, which I don't necessarily hang out in. So the far side of the kitchen, I won't put my Lucky Lemons over there. I'll put this over there. This is going in the bathroom where I don't really hang out. And Lucky Lemons is going in the more common areas of the house. I love this. If you haven't, you must pick this up. It is amazing. So that's a love. White Tea and Cactus. I discovered this week. I love this scent. It is super spa, super clean. This is an older bar, like a pre-September 1st, 2017. It throws like a beast, but I have discovered that this does not go well with kitty litter. Not at all. And I'm not even talking like dirty, dirty kitty litter. My kid cleans her cat box once, sometimes twice a day. If he has a deuce in there, I can't handle it. It's got to go. Like, every time he shits, that thing has to go. It is in the main floor of our house because we don't have a basement. It's in the laundry room. I melted this in the laundry room, mixed with even a teeny tiny bit of cat pee. Oh man, I don't even want to think about. So I will not be melting White Tea and Cactus in my laundry room ever again because mixed with cat urine, not a good smell. Not to say that anything is a good smell with cat urine, but there are some home fragrances that can actually mask pet odors, right? Something about White Tea and Cactus. Oh, okay. Let's move on. It was fucking gross. Ambi Scents, Linen and Lavender. I have fallen in love with this. I've only melted it twice, but it lasts forever. Like, I'm talking 22 to 24 hours. On cold, it smells very similar to Bath & Body Works Lavender Vanilla, but once you melt it, add heat to this, it has a beautiful powdery note. I'm going to ask my subscriber first name. She is a commercial waxy diehard. She knows all there is to know about these commercial brands. I wonder if they ever have like sales, or if you can watch like every third month or something if Ambiscents goes on sale. I don't want to pay $4.99 again for this. I would rather pay $9 something for some dreamy lavender from Ava's Country Cupboard in a big huge bag versus $5 Canadian, plus we pay 13% taxes on top of that $4.99. So this is very expensive in my opinion, especially when the Sensationals is like $3.48 or $2 in the States. I want to haul this, and I mean in large quantities when I can find an Ambiscent sale. It's a winner. Lavender and Marshmallow, on the other hand, has not been such a great performer in my house anyways. I chunked this up. Love the scent on cold. Perhaps it would have performed better had I just left it alone in the shape of a candle and burnt it out in our sun porch, because they don't burn candles inside anymore. But I think I'm going to try this in perhaps like one of the smaller bedrooms upstairs or the bathroom or something. I'm not giving up on it quite yet, but chunked up into wax chunks, large open concept spaces, Lavender Marshmallow gets lost. Super bummer. I know I mentioned this on my channel before, but lemongrass and sparkling ginger was a love. On cold, it doesn't smell like, it smells nice, but it doesn't smell very powerful. It doesn't smell super special. Let me tell you, this stuff is magic. I don't like cooking meat in my house, but when I have to, I do. Fried hamburger reeks. That smell gets into everything. I absolutely hate it. I think it's the ginger note in here. Just between opening the windows and melting 2 cubes of this lemongrass sparkling ginger aromatherapy, cleared out my kitchen. Within 20 minutes, the smell was gone. So that was a love. Unfortunately, same thing, aromatherapy, mint and crushed rosemary was not a love for me. Perhaps in a smaller room, this would have performed better. I love, love, love the smell on cold. It just didn't throw in my space worth a damn. So that was disappointing. As well as Southbound Soap, Pink Serendipity Lemon Cake, which is pink sugar serendipity, and sweet lemon pound cake. I usually have nonstop great luck with Southbound. Usually this stuff throws like a beast, most delicious bakery, fantastic. But for whatever reason, this just doesn't throw in my house, and it smells phenomenal. I was super disappointed, but perhaps I'll put this in some friend mail and share it with somebody. Maybe they'll have better luck than I. On the other hand, I have been loving Sassy Girl Aromas Hello Lover. I need to get this in a chunk bag. Holy Hannah. One of these small cubes, and keep in mind these are $3.95 on Sassy Girl's website. I believe she ships internationally, or you can get it shipped to a receiving service if you're overseas, and then it will ship to your door. There's a way about it. But anyways, if you're interested, one of these cubes lasted 3 days in my bathroom. I'm not usually a big fan of melting like bakery scents in my bathroom. Food scents really aren't a big thing for me in my bathroom, but this lasted forever. 1 cube in a hot, super hot, like the mainstays, hot warmer. Lasted forever. Loved this. Magically Delicious. I think I've mentioned it on my channel before. This, to me, smells like cheesecake and dirty feet a little bit on cold. Melting it, I've deciphered, I love this. It's actually really good. I don't get as hyped up about it as some people do. I understand the hype now. I really do. When I smelled this on cold, I was like, what the? Did I get a bad batch? Like it stinks to me on cold. Add a little bit of heat to it, totally changes it. I wouldn't say I'm in love with this yet. I need to figure out where I stand with this Magically Delicious. I just find it needs something. It's lacking. I love Brandy's Magically Delicious blends. I love Brandy's blends in general. So I don't really fuck with them. Like, I think they're great. They're complex. They're unique. They're super performers all on their own. I don't want to get into mixing. I do have some potion packs at my receiving service that I'm looking forward to picking up because I'm going to mix it with the Magically Delicious. Perhaps even when my Rose Girls cures, like her raspberry sauce or sweet lavender, I can mix and come up with something super unique. This on its own, it's all right, but I just, in my personal opinion, it's lacking something. I need to figure out what to blend this with. Comment down below if you have some ideas for Magically Delicious blends. I would love to hear them. Lapis Lazuli or whatever the hell in this crystal collection. This is a bangin' bar. Let me tell you, this performs amazing. Absolutely love it. Manuel, I'll be right there. Oh my goodness, my neighbor is calling me. Hang tight. Houston, we have a problem. 3 baby raccoons just climbed down out of my tree looking for their mom. And scary because the highway is literally just on the other side of a farmer's field behind my house. I don't know anything about rescuing fucking 3 baby raccoons. I certainly don't want 3 baby raccoons. But I don't want like a neighborhood cat or my neighbor's dog to get them. They're like hanging out in the bottom of my tree. I chased them back up the tree a little bit, but they refused to go all the way up. And they're sitting there looking for their mom. The hell do I do? Anyways, where was I? So this one, not a big fan. I like the Salty Sea Air note. Wish it had more lemon. It's super heavy on that funeral flower lily. Not a fan. But complemented very well by Sensational's Fresh Air. I have been loving these two. Not together in the same warmer, but in the same room. This one in a Scentsy warmer, this one in a Vendor Wax warmer. Beautiful together. This is amazing. Don't know that this will be a repurchase, but this would definitely be a repurchase. It's starting to rain. I got to wrap this up. So it was colder this week. I have been melting. I know, dipping into some of my apple s'mores bars along with Sassy Girl Aroma's Radiant Red Maple type. At the same time, I was going to try and do a scent scores on Caramel Sugar Cone. I guess I can put it up on my channel just for the sake of putting it up on my channel in a different video. But that's right, folks. I put 4 cubes in and couldn't get a throw out of Caramel Sugar Cone whatsoever. Super bummer because on cold, this smells amazing. It should, in theory, make an amazing mixer, but just doesn't throw. Super bummer. Funny story about Super Tarts, the new girl. This is the first Super Tarts that I can say with certainty I do not like. So Tatum's prom was this past weekend. Sunday, clearly she was hungover because of after prom, whatever. Monday morning, Grace gets up earlier than Tatum to go to school because Tatum has first period spare. Grace comes running downstairs going, "Mom, I think Tatum puked in her room." I'm like, "Pardon, what?" And she goes, come in here, because I was sitting back on the porch, as I am every morning, drinking my coffee. "Come in here, quick, come in here. I think Tatum got sick in her room. The whole upstairs smells like puke." We both go running in the house, and she's like, "Wait, it smells like puke down here. Even worse, what is that? Did somebody get sick?" No, it was 2 cubes of Super Tarts, the new girl. Violet, Sweet Lolly, and Cupcakes. I've had this in my melting basket for 2 months in a row. I just have never gotten to it on cold. I don't think it smells bad. It's got that really cute little bicycle shape on it. It's adorable. I can't say that I've ever watched the show. This is how far we got into this cube. Well, I had 2 of them before my kids made me pour it out. Add heat to this, it equals a recipe for pure vomit. Super Totes. New Girl. Will definitely not be a repurchase. I'm not even going to get through the rest of this bar. I am, however, going to send 2 cubes to my girlfriend Amber's son Anthony because he thinks any of the cereal blends smell like blood. Anthony, some vomit headed your way. My absolute favorite this week has been Eucalyptus Rain from Bath & Body Works, which I chunked up into wax chunks. I had originally intended on burning this in our front entryway until my mom sprayed it while she was in my bathtub, and it went whoosh and created like a wax waterfall. So I had no choice but to chunk it up. I was a little bit frustrated with my mom at the time when she did it, but now I am ever so thankful because this makes one hell of a wax melt. This is a banger. One tiny chunk of this, throws for days. It's amazing. Mixed with Scentsy's Spring Symphony. Not in the same warmer, but in the same room in complementary warmers. These two together, fantastic. Also, I put these 2 in and I don't have to change my wax for, well, this lasts at least 48 hours and this I only have to change about every 22 hours. So it is a banger. My house smells phenomenal. I will be so upset when my Spring Symphony collection has been depleted. I think Scentsy should definitely bring this one back. So that's it, folks. That's this week's Love It or List It. Lots of loves. Some serious misses, though, that's for sure. Some of those were just either downright didn't perform at all or New Girl was disgusting. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Stay tuned. I might have 3 baby raccoons as pets. Hopefully not. Hopefully I can find their mom. Bye for now.